Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Glad to see you all. So hopefully my internet is stable today. I don't know what's been going on with it over the last couple days, but we've had a crappy connection, but it seems to be good at the moment. So I think we're solid. So on the last stream for Sherlock, we completed the game. And all we've got left is 2 DLC. So I downloaded one of those DLC. It's called Sinners and Saints. And we're going to go do that first. It was very unclear how to start it. Something about eavesdropping at various points around the city. It didn't really say exactly. So what I'm going to do is load up my manual save right before we finish the game. And that's how we're going to find it. Because you can't play it once you finish. It doesn't let you continue that save. Also, one achievement at the very beginning of the game. You are correct. We gotta do that as well. Alright, so this was our manual save. I don't remember where we were, but it doesn't matter. Does anybody know where to start the Sinners and Saints thing? And let me get rid of that pin, because that's gonna bother me. Does anybody know? Hope you all had a good Christmas. Anyone got some awesome gifts they want to talk about? Anybody get a PS5? That'd be about the best gift I can think of. I think there are multiple eavesdrop locations. I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't hard to find. Alright, well, I'm just gonna run around with no particular direction in mind and see what happens. But if somebody knows an exact spot, by all means, shout it out. I got a Steelers sweatshirt and tickets to a festival to see my favorite artist. Nice. Who's your favorite artist, if you don't mind sharing? You got your PS5 2 weeks ago? Congrats. They can be hard to get. Alright, so far we're not finding anything. I got some Assassin's Creed merch, a One Piece poster, and a gaming chair. You know, I always thought the gaming chairs were kind of dumb. But then I found one for Blueberry that was cheap. It was like 75% off or whatever, so I bought it for her, and she loved it. And then I got my own, and I gotta say I like it. I don't have one out here where I do the recordings, but I've got one at my work desk, and yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if I probably have one of the like cheapo brands, but either way, I like it. I got mod for a Twitch streamer for Christmas, and that's all. Well, that's not too bad. Assuming that's what you wanted. Gamers chairs are comfortable. I know, right? I always just thought it was one of those things that people bought just because they looked cool. Because I'd never sat in one, and then I was like, alright, this is pretty comfortable, I gotta admit. I gotta admit. And they're like the same price as a regular, like, computer chair, so. Yeah. I'm all for it. I've seen the light. It was unexpected it made your day. Well, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, we are not finding this conversation. This dude is getting down, though. I feel like he lost some of his enthusiasm once I started to watch. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah. Oh, I missed your message there, surprise. Miners in Silver Way and Herring Road. Got it. Silver Way and Herring Road. I'm not seeing either of those. I must be blind. Where are you? There's Silver Way, and there's Herring Road. Perfect. My favorite artist is Gabby Barrett. Shiny, she's a country singer. Seen her 10 times. Oh, okay. That's why I haven't heard of her. I can't. In general, I'm not a big country fan. But Blueberry is. She likes to turn on country every once in a while and drive me nuts. It's just something about the singing style that I don't like. I like the guitar work.
Good heavens. You heard how the priest was butchered?
Yeah, see, they don't continue the conversations. So yeah, it is really just a guessing game. What happened to the priest? Monster attack? Doubtful. Religious conflict? Probably. Nope. Severed hand? Maybe. Children grounded? I doubt it. Curfew? Doubt it. Bloodied saw? Maybe. Cold case? Boom! First try. Murder of the priest. People are talking about a priest who was found dead with his hands severed. The only item of note that the police were able to find was a saw lying next to the body. Despite an ongoing investigation, people are worried that the culprit will escape unpunished. Saints and sinners. It's either a guessing game or a button mashing speed test. Well, we got the guessing game that time. Alright, so Saints and Sinners, murder of the priest. Okay, well, all I've got to go off of is an archive, so we're going to the police station. Shinies, have you ever watched American Idol? Her and her now husband were on there? Not really. Every once in a while, I'll catch a clip of, you know, some, like, highlights from American Idol, but in general, they drive me crazy because they just, like, change the camera view to, like, you know, the judges or the dude backstage giving his O face, and, you know, there's this, like 20-minute heartwarming story about how they've always wanted to do this, and they've just never been given the opportunity. That, and in general, I just find that those competitions are just not beneficial for the people who are participating. Like, some people make it big, but the vast majority of them, like, just nothing happens. They'd be way better off just making, like, their own YouTube channel. In general, if you guys ever start anything, like YouTube, anything, you're almost always better off not signing some contract with some big company and just doing things on your own. You'll grow way slower, but in the end, it'll be way better. In general, not always the case. All right, so we're looking at a crime, obviously a violent crime. Subject is the suspect. Or no, not the suspect. It's the victim. Evidence. It is an instrument of crime. I don't have the district, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. Report number 2386. The victim found in Miner's End has been identified as Alexandro Fanconi priest. Cause of death, blood loss from a severed hand. The location of the crime implies that the righteous gang was involved, but the current evidence is insufficient to support a search warrant. Yeah, as an example, just for myself, and I probably said this before, so I apologize for being a broken record. There's a thing on YouTube called multi-channel networks, and you can kind of think of them as like TV networks, where you sign up and then they start to control your money, and then they, like, you know, they supposedly give you perks in return, but most of the perks aren't actually all that great or necessary. So you're basically just handing your channel over to them, and then they'll control your money, and you get some minor kickbacks, but it's just really almost always not worth it. I don't want to speak for every MCN in existence, but at least the ones that message me, I'm like, no, that sounds terrible. I'm not joining that. She got third shinies and her husband got fourth, but she's so much better off not having won. Got signed to a major label in Nashville and has won many awards and has had a few platinums in 2 years. Well, maybe it worked out for her. All right, so anyways, I have a name. I don't know what I can do with said name, though. All right, well, I'm just gonna ask around in Miner's End. I think that's the way to do it. And then, let's go as maybe just throw on a worker's apron. That should probably be enough. All right, let's head over to the Emperor's Aqueduct, I guess. Miss Chin is a YouTube legend. Every time I watch Shinies and Mrs. Shinies, I hear your name. Miss Chin's the most popular among us. All right, what do you know?
Is this familiar to you?
Of course. Let me help you.
Why, thank you, my good man. The Righteous. There is a yard behind the last two houses at the southern end of Carpenter Street and Miner's End, where the poor and the needy can always find food and shelter. The Righteous look after the destitute, even when no one else will. Alright, so I should probably look a little more destitute. Let's mark that, and vagabond rags. That'll work. My hair's a little too nice, but whatever. I'd probably get away with it. Alright, so southern end of Carpenter Street. Carpenter Street would be here. Southern end. Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, I'm basically here. Alright. So we're looking for a yard behind the last two houses. So like somewhere over here. Is this it? I don't think so. Maybe I mean over here. Maybe this is it. Is this it? No, that's not a yard. Over here? Oh, the Righteous Lair. Alright. What do I just talk to this guy?
Hello. May I ask you something?
Nah, never come across anything like this.
What's up?
Oh no, I don't credit Idle with their success.
Nice weather.
Not that they haven't helped at all. I fully agree with what you're saying. Yeah, in general, it's just better to control your own destiny to be a little dramatic. Alright, maybe we go up here. This looks like a gang to me. I'll talk to this guy.
Keep moving, moneybags. This place is not for the likes of you.
Moneybags! It's because of my hair. Alright, we gotta fix the hair. Let's go, eye bandage. And then... nah, that should be good enough.
Welcome, brother. You can always find food and shelter here.
Beautiful. Going in.
I think this man is suffocating. We must help him.
Laboring for breath. Oh, and John's back, obviously, because we have not completed the game in this profile because we had to go back, because you can't continue the game after you finish. So, laboring for breath. I stumbled across a poor man in dire need of medical attention. Alright, maybe I can help him out. What's going on, buddy?
His dry, hacking cough is getting worse by the second.
What's up with his fingernails?
His fingernails are blue.
Your fingernails turn blue when you get lack of oxygen? That would make sense, but I thought your fingers would too. Not just your fingernails. What else? Oh, here we go.
He has trouble catching his breath. Looks like he's having an asthma attack.
Quickly, do something.
Inhaler! He is suffering an asthma attack. I'd better find him some medicine and quickly. Where am I gonna find him some medicine?
I think this man is suffocating. We must help him.
Different sizes, different colors. Some clothes are new.
The law of the righteous. Obey the boss, his word is law. Help the helpless, protect the vulnerable. Do not steal from the poor, do not kill without reason. Disobedience will be punished in the arena of justice. In the arena of justice.
Excuse me, just one question.
You street folks should be illegal.
This dude dying outside. I'm trying to help him.
That's a lot of food for the poor. Wow, that's a lot of food for the poor. Wow, that's a lot of food for the poor.
The gang might feed them, yes, but out of whose pockets does this all come?
I'm trying to help this dude, but I don't know how. How am I gonna get him some medicine?
Look, here's some medicine. Could be useful.
Well, there we go.
These instruments are of inferior quality, but in capable hands they can save lives. Such insanitary conditions. Horrific.
They even keep medical records. Impressive for a gang.
I assume that's the medicine right there. What is this? I can't pronounce that. Acetyl salicylic acid? Sure.
Acetylsalicylic acid. Useless.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course, that. I can totally pronounce that.
A strong painkiller, but it won't help with asthma.
Ether.
Aha. Ether. That can stop the asthma attack.
I can read that.
Look, here's some medicine. Could be useful.
Alright, bottle of ether. Ether can stop an asthma attack. Good. Let us help the poor chap. Righteous save us. What kind of poster is that? Alright, buddy.
God bless you, young man.
Phew, that was close. But you saved him, Sherlock.
Heck yeah. You want to talk to us now?
God bless you, young man.
Nah, fine. Just happy to help. I saved the man's life by giving him ether. Alright, so we're still working on the righteous.
The boss has a lot of work on his plate.
What actions will the righteous take because of the priest's murder? Gangs move? Probably. Nope. Food shortage? I doubt it. Need new recruits? Sure. Pursuing cops? Maybe? No. Failed plan? No. Alright, well that didn't go well.
The boss has a lot of work on his plate.
Alright, let's see. Failed plan was no. Punish murderers? Yeah. Gangs move? No. Many homeless? No. Need new recruits? Pursuing cops was no. Food shortage? Maybe? Replace transgressors. That's probably the one.
The boss has a lot.
Food shortage? No. Failed plan? No. Need new recruits? Many homeless? No. Gangs move? No. Punish murderers? Pursuing cops was no. Replace transgressors. The boss of the righteous is going to punish the Words are difficult. The boss of the righteous is going to punish the transgressors for violating the law. The gang is low on members, and he is already looking for new people to replace them. Alright, so we can talk to somebody about this. Maybe, I can be recruited. Hi, buddy.
That's far enough, little one. The boss is busy.
But I need to speak to him. It's urgent.
I'm sure it is. Look, there's going to be a fight in the arena today. So unless this building's on fire, it will have to wait.
An arena fight?
What do you mean, a fight in the arena?
You're new around here, aren't you? The cretins who killed the priest will face trial by combat in the arena of justice. That's what you get for breaking the law. The boss didn't create it for nothing.
Let me in, please.
It's vitally important. Let me in, please.
You think the magic word will do the trick? No.
I'd like to join the gang.
I hear the gang is looking for new members. I'd like to join you.
There's not enough meat on you. We've no use for a scrawny weakling.
I'm not scrawny, I'm just thin-boned. Besides, I know my way around a gun better than anyone in your gang, I'd wager.
You've got some nerve. See those bottles over there? Go on, shoot them. Show me how good you are.
All right. Inside the righteous den, the righteous are preparing for a fight in the arena. Something tells me nothing good will come of it, but the guard won't let me talk to the boss. And gang tryouts. We'll see if the guard changes his tune when I shoot all the bottles beside him. Scrawny. I'll show him. All right, where are these bottles right here? Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. Can't pull my gun until I'm in here. Shoot the bottles!
Make yourself useful after all. Go on in then.
I like how somebody that looks like this just happens to have a gun on them and be a sharpshooter. I can speak with the boss now.
Hey, didn't I ask not to be disturbed? What's with the shooting out there?
Sorry about the bother. Your guard took a little convincing to let me in. Not to worry, though. Everything's fine, except for a few broken bottles.
Then what do you want with the righteous? Spit it out, I haven't got all day.
I'm here to talk to you about the murder of Father Alexandra.
Oh, that. Nasty business. Those responsible will soon be brought to justice.
Why did they kill him?
Killing the priest doesn't strike me as very righteous. Why did they do it?
Every tree has a few rotten apples, doesn't it? They caught him stealing from our ladders. But there was no need for bloodshed. I gave no such orders. Alexandro might not have been one of us, but we were fighting a common enemy.
This enemy being who, exactly?
Not who. What? Poverty, inequality, and justice. We follow our law just as Alexandro followed his God's commandments.
What will happen to them?
What do you mean by justice? I doubt that you're planning to turn them into the police.
Of course I'm not. They will receive their punishment in the arena of justice.
So you're going to kill them just like that?
Watch your mouth, boy. I'm not a murderer. They brought it upon themselves. The law applies to all.
They belong in prison.
The murderers must be arrested, not lynched. Let me take them to prison.
Do you have some guts to barge in here and make demands? I don't know you, boy, and I don't care why you want to save their hides. But that is not happening.
Listen, I want them to pay for what they've done, but making them fight for their lives is savagery.
Savagery? So you think rotting in a cave, suffering daily beatings from the pigs, only to be eventually hanged and dumped in a gutter is better? You say you want justice? Fine, go down and fight. Let the arena decide. Whatever you do to them, or they do to you, will be just. That's my only offer. Take it, or get the hell out.
Well, at this point, I should be extremely confident in my combat skills. So I'll take it.
All right, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty to see criminals behind bars.
If you make it out alive, I won't stop you. Don't assume they'll go down easily, though. They'll take their chances and give you no quarter.
Probably should have taken the eye patch off first, or the bandage. Whatever, it's fine. Ooh, take that.
No more crime for you until next month.
What are we gonna do to you, huh? You're probably too far away from that. Fisticuffs all the way. A little bit more than fisticuffs, but you know.
I couldn't miss the party.
All right, let's get him right here. Come on. Right there.
Don't. The snuff's ready.
The snuff's ready. Hello. Oh, you're armored. Ow. Rude. And gotcha. And gotcha.
You can overcome the brute now.
Oh, you. Hat dude. Oh, hit the wrong button. That was dumb. Alright, fine. Snuff.
I'm coming.
What the? What? I just snuffed you.
I couldn't miss the party.
What the heck was that all about? Alright, fine. Here we go. Oh, I could have hit his bottle, but that's fine.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Oh, take it. Alright, this dude's got a belt, right? Maybe not. Oh, shot him in the leg. Oh, I gotta reload.
Take a rep. Give him the pepper snuff.
Still have not gotten Mr. Hat. Reload.
Time to knock this guy out.
Oh, that dude took cover right near that flower. Bad idea. Right in the foot.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Anybody else? Yep. Oh.
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
Today, justice is on your side, boy. I give you my word, and I'll keep it. My men will deliver the murderers to the police. To think you've saved their lives, eh? But for how long? The prison is unforgiving. And unlike here, their hands will be tied.
I fail to see your logic, sir. What I do know is that I'm no judge or executioner, and neither are you. Goodbye.
All right. I managed to disarm the culprits. Now they will be delivered to the police. And now what? I guess I go to the police station and question them? That's my guess. I don't know what else I would do. That's what I'm thinking. That was a quick DLC. Well, I don't think it's done yet. Oh. Never mind. That was it. Well, what was the point of telling me about the murder? I don't understand. It, like, went through the details of he had his hands sawed off. I was expecting some sort of investigation, like maybe they were falsely accused somehow. But no, just go in and beat some guys, and that was it. Okay. Well, one down. One to go, so let me go ahead and save. Let me go ahead and save. And actually, I probably need to exit the game. Probably need to exit the game, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so our final DLC, at least for the time being, is not, or Beyond a Joke. So we'll go ahead and download that. It's already downloaded, it's just basically unlocking it. Alright, so that is now installed. We'll launch the game back up and see what this is all about. Does anybody know where this one starts? Have you guys actually seen the The loading screens? You probably haven't, huh? Unless I crashed at some point. It's really just that one, though. Alright. Load up this manual save. This one starts in Grand Surrey. Alright, let's go back to our normal look. Sweet. Alright, so Grand Surrey. I'll just randomly pick Southern Grand Surrey. Actually, no, let's go Promenade Square. I don't remember the intersection, but I think it was on the eastern side of Grand Surrey. See, one step ahead of you. One step ahead of you, and let me kill this waypoint. On Baskerville Street. Baskerville. I don't see Baskerville. Baskerville? Alright. I see Belvedere. Oh, Baskerville's over here. Okay. Eastern side is not correct then.
That was the third in a row, and all are in Grand Surrey. Of course, the police are still struggling to explain them. Oh, there's a wizard involved.
A wizard? What do the incidents in Grand Surrey have in common? Wealthy houses? Probably. Police are too occupied? Actually, maybe. Magical performance? Yes. Not safe at home? Witchcraft? No. You're a wizard, Harry.
That was the third in a...
Alright, let's see. Burglary was no. Wealthy houses, maybe? Witchcraft was no. Not safe at home? Maybe. Magical performance. Can't afford a safe. I think it's police are too occupied. Especially for a wizard case.
That was the third...
Alright, not safe at home, wasn't it? Not witchcraft. Wealthy houses, yes. Police are too occupied. Nope, that's not it. Well, then what is it? Magical performance? Wait. Maybe it's burglary? Did I try burglary? I thought I did. Alright, you know, we're just gonna do the press up really fast game. Because this always works. So, do it. Hey, it didn't work for once. It didn't work for once. That's the first time. Guess we just got lucky before. Alright, so I think it's burglary. Magical performance. Wealthy houses and burglary. 3 houses were robbed in Grand Surrey during magic shows. The police are looking into it, but apparently without any progress. Alright, beyond the joke. Stealing the show. Alright, well, I guess we're going back to the police station. You were blessed with RNGesus. So I was blessed with RNGesus on every day except for Christmas? Something's not adding up with that. Alright. So, it's property crime. We're looking for the victims. And the district is Grand Surrey. Police memo. Dispatch a unit to investigate burglaries at the addresses below. In B, look closely into this. Amazing Alonzo guy. He must be somewhere involved. Or somehow involved. Chief Constable Donovan. So it didn't actually give me the addresses, but I do have Amazing Alonzo to go off of. And wasn't there a street performer down at the docks that we did a thing with? Some grifter dude? Was it Amazing Alonzo? I don't know. Maybe I did get the addresses. Yeah, I did actually. Burglary at the Calf residence. Lady Calf's house on Baskerville Street, north from the crossing with Silent Way in Grand Surrey, was burgled during the Amazing Alonzo's performance. There's a burglary at the Lane residence. A precious painting was stolen from Sir Finley Lane's gallery at the intersection of Souls Row and Joy Avenue in Grand Surrey during the Amazing Alonzo's performance. And burglary at the Gruber residence. Lady Gruber's house on Gallifrey Street between Belvedere Street and Bonanza Road in Grand Surrey was burgled during the Amazing Alonzo's performance. All right, so let's try Baskerville Street first. That's basically where we just were. Oh, and I can't fast travel while I'm in the building. Hey, didn't Dilwyn mention Amazing Alonzo as well? Actually, I think he did, maybe. All right. So, north of Silent... Oh, it's like literally right where I was. Okay. So maybe it's this house? Nope. Well, this is the only other one. But I don't think that's technically on Baskerville. I'm probably too far north. Yeah, I think it's for somewhere this way, actually. Dilwyn was inspired by the Amazing Alonzo. That'd be funny if he's, like, involved. Oh, maybe this. They've got the police outside. No? Maybe the police know.
Are you able to help me?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Alright, that didn't help me. So what am I missing here? Here's Silent Way. North. Maybe up here. Oh, yep, Amazing Alonzo. Here we go. Ooh, such a distinguished lady.
Well, aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Sherlock Holmes at your service.
I'm Lady Calf, but please, call me Miriam. How have I never seen you at any of my parties? Oh, you've missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious burglary.
I beg your pardon, Lady Calf, but why are you so excited? Wasn't it your house that was burgled?
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a party? Of course not, but my guests have. Oh, it was a night to remember. Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these fine gentlemen here to keep me company.
Is there an investigation?
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
What exactly happened?
Could you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the Amazing Alonzo saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
She's way too excited about this. What treasure?
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said. He's been strangely obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
Who is Abel?
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up saucy sculptures, old chamber pots, that kind of thing. You boys and your silly hobbies.
Oh yes, an astrologist. This lady is interesting. May I see the crime scene?
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly. Be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it.
Alrighty. Well, she doesn't care about her things getting stolen because they're not really her things. The crime took place on the first floor whilst the guests were watching the show downstairs. Lady Calf allowed me inside to investigate. Alright, they've got hookahs. Lots and lots of hookahs. There's John.
Gosh, I feel sorry for the housemaid. Sherry, we are spending too much time hunting criminals and too little time carousing. These people certainly know how to have fun.
Lady Calf certainly spares no expense.
Lady Calf's Party Marathon. They say Grand Soleil is the district that never sleeps, and they don't lie, especially when it comes to the Calf residents. Lady Miriam Calf, wife of the acclaimed archaeologist Sir Abel Calf, has hosted 10 parties in this month alone, and she doesn't plan on stopping. With her spouse away on an expedition to Mesoamerica, Lady Calf is hosting yet another lavish gala, this time featuring Cordona's best entertainer, the amazing Alonzo.
Remember we did the same trick back in the day. It takes two to perform it.
Short brown hair without a root. This ribbon bears faint traces of soot.
Well, there ain't any rabbits in this hat.
Interesting. Soot. A magician's top hat, a short brown hair without a bulb was left on its brim. But no mention of the soot.
This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonzo must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside.
What else are we looking for here? Oh, the saw.
An industrial-looking saw. I imagine it's fairly loud. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension in the audience.
Perhaps to distract people so they can't hear the burglary. Alright, history. Alonzo's tricks, the infernal saw. Sawing oneself in half may require a second person inside the box to be the legs. However, Alonzo uses a special contraption, allowing him to curl up and avoid the saw, while his feet are replaced with the fakes. Or with fakes. Magical apparatus. For his sawing trick, Alonzo used an elaborate apparatus with a circular saw. Okay. I don't think we have much else to go on here.
Sir, I only just washed the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
I'm curious what she'll say if I disobey her. Oh yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? Nothing, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I go where I want. Cthulhu pedestal, stone and silver. Relay date unknown. Mummy of a young woman, Egypt, circa 1000 BC. Tribal totem, expedition to Central Africa, 1875. That's cool looking. The heck is this thing? Just some soldier statue, I guess. Votive relief of a woman, stone and marble, Athens, 400 BC. I didn't check the soot stain on the first floor? No, I didn't see one.
I can tell this one is old.
Mayan artifacts, excavations in Quirigua, I guess. Guatemala, 1873. Wait, another saw?
This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
Okay, it's a little weird.
I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall. It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany's not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly?
Okay. Calf residence crime scene. The thief stole a mysterious artifact of questionable value from the chest. The chest lid was sawed with a circular saw. The process must have been quite loud, but considering that nothing was heard, it must have occurred at exactly the same time as the trick. A mocking message, "I'm not half bad, am I?" was left on the table. Leaf of a fruit tree. I found a leaf of a fruit tree at the crime scene. Could be a pomegranate. I couldn't see any pomegranate tree inside the house, so it must have come from the garden outside. All right, so I'll have to look out there. Helicoid spiral sculpture, unknown material, Massachusetts, 1878. Was there anything on the table for me? No. All right, so apparently there was a soot stain that I missed. Go check that out. Oh, right here.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
Not soot, though. Maybe there's something else. Oh, we can reconstruct. I don't think there was soot. Maybe that's what you thought was soot. Kind of looks like soot at an angle. All right, where is this reconstruct? Is that outside? Or is it? Oh, it might be upstairs. All right, this one seems pretty straightforward to me. All right, so we got someone sawing. What's our other option? Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. So we're gonna go with that. Probably just partying. Or maybe the noise was so loud it made them drop their glass. Yeah, I could see that. I can see that. We'll go with that. I don't even know what's happening there. Yeah, okay. So we'll go with this. I think that is it. Let's validate.
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick, and at exactly the same time.
The amazing synchronicity. I like that. While the amazing Alonzo performed his magic sawing trick for the guests, at precisely the same time upstairs someone was performing the real magic of thievery. They sawed down the chest with exactly the same saw as Alonzo was using to steal the artifact. The crowd failed to hear anything, as the sound of the trick masked the noise of the saw upstairs. You know, I have a theory at the moment. So here's my theory. My theory is that Alonzo had an assistant who he fired or something, and then now that assistant is trying to frame him while stealing things. Just because that's the only way this message makes any sense to me. I'm not half bad, am I? Right? You guys with me? That's my theory. That's my theory. Otherwise, that message makes no sense to me. Alright, so I still want to see about this tree. Yeah, I'm gonna check outside. Leaf of a fruit tree just popped up again.
Don't look at me. I'm not in charge of the investigation.
Alright, it's this one.
That's it. A pomegranate.
Alright. Not the most exciting thing. Oh, wait. Now we can search more. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Here we go. Oh, it's obviously a ladder here.
Long enough to reach the first floor.
Okay, apparently there's more though. Discarded ladder. A ladder is lying discarded in Lady Calf's garden. It could have been used to climb to the first floor. If so, wait, to the first floor? You mean the second floor? If so, the thief must be remarkably strong to have hauled his sawing machine up the stairs. Okay. Ends up being Dilwyn. That'd be funny.
These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake. The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work. Large boot, size 9.
The amazing synchronicity. Alright. I apparently can ask somebody about this? Alright, I'm gonna ask her about this.
I can tell you how the crime occurred, Mom, but first, if you'll indulge me, you don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. He used a ladder to climb up to the first floor and later escape.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonzo's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary. Mr. Holmes, you are a delight. You absolutely must come to my next shindig.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over. Farewell.
Oh, rejected. Oof. Need an ice for that burn, lady? All right, what do we got next? We'll go to the burglary at the Lane residence. Intersection of Souls Row and Joy Avenue. Souls Row. Okay, there's Joy and there's Souls Row. Okay. I'll just run there. I would totally go to her next shindig. Aaron's in. Aaron's in. Okay. Should probably look for some police. Got some police here. So probably in here. Or maybe not. Maybe they just happen to be there. Any other police around? Or maybe it's in here. Oh, here we go. This is it. The Lane residence. Just walk right on it. Hello.
My apologies, but I am not in the mood for visitors. Not after the debacle that was my last auction. Stolen from by my own valet. Bitten by the viper I nursed in my bosom. Oh, the indignity.
Oh, drama indeed. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I could help you get to the bottom of this.
Sir Finley Lane, philanthropist, industrialist, art collector. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I suppose I could use your help, if only to confirm my suspicions about Vincent.
Tell me about Vincent.
Could you tell me more about Vincent?
A scoundrel with one leg and two faces. He's been my valet for a dozen years. Who would have thought that he would stoop so low as to steal from me?
Vincent has only one leg.
He lost his right leg in the Crimean War, but despite his age and his peg leg, he's actually quite spry on his on his foot. I took him in, gave him a job, and this is how he repays me.
What exactly happened?
What happened at the auction?
I intended to sell the gem of my collection, Cordona cypresses, to fund an orphanage. God knows we need to take some of these poor waifs off the streets. To entertain my guests before the bidding, I arranged a magic show. When it was over, I went upstairs to the gallery, and it was gone. The cypresses were gone.
What about the show?
Did your guests enjoy the show?
Oh, yes. The amazing Alonzo is well worth the money. The orange trick was nothing short of amazing. Everyone was completely enthralled.
Why do you suspect Vincent?
So you suspect your valet of stealing the painting?
There's no one else to suspect. He's the only person other than myself who was upstairs that day. He had asked for a day off only the night before, so I was a little surprised when he came here just before the auction.
Did he tell you why?
Something about a damaged wallpaper roll. I'm refurbishing some rooms, you see, but that's his job. I don't bother myself too much with the details.
May I see the crime scene?
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Well, you look like a decent man, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to my gallery. It's the only copy, so please don't lose it.
You are way too trusting, man. This is why you got burgled. I'm trying to find any chance I can get to say burgled from now on. I like that word. Burgled. All right, we got the gallery key. Apparently the only one in existence. He just hands it to me. The key to Sir Finley's picture gallery. Burglary at the Lane residence. A precious painting was stolen from Sir Finley Lane's gallery at the intersection of Souls Row and Joy Avenue in Grand Surrey during the amazing Alonzo's performance. Sir Finley suspects his one-legged servant, Vincent, who was upstairs during the show. Really? I can't walk through those stairs? Suck it in, Sherlock. You're getting a little wide.
These are real sweet-smelling oranges, not props.
There are traces of concealer on the rim.
Concealer.
Secret compartments are hidden amongst the fake foliage. Nothing but a clever illusion.
Having fun over there, John? Alright, what else am I missing here? I'm missing something. Oh.
Pushing this button makes the oranges grow within seconds.
Okay. Alonzo's tricks, the marvelous orange tree, and I think that's misspelled. Isn't it one L? Amazing Alonzo uses a special apparatus to make a small orange tree grow fruit before the audience. The oranges are hidden in secret compartments among the fake leaves. By pressing a secret button, the magician sets the device in motion. The oranges appear to grow within seconds, much to everyone's amazement.
The next lot is Sherlock's Unmentionables. Do I hear £500? 400?
Dude, at least 1,000. At least.
These must be the names of the contributors. These must be the names of the contributors. Pretty big for an orphanage. An ambitious project.
Alright, let's go upstairs. This guy's got some nice paintings. Look at this. Quite fancy indeed. Alright, that's the gallery. Can I go into any of these other
Oh,
rooms?
someone spilled the paint. Mind your step, Sherry.
Room under renovations. A can of blue paint has been spilled on the floor.
The paint splatters on the plank and floor don't match up.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
Right, footprint, size 9.
Size 9, you say? Interesting. The stain is mismatched, indicating that a plank was moved. Also, size 9 foot came up again. Missing wallpaper roll. One wallpaper roll is missing.
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
It was the Blue Man Group. Clearly. Yeah, there was another room over here, wasn't there? No, I can't go in there. Slight scratches from a firm, flat object.
The frame is intact. He took only the canvas.
Remember playing sardines as a kid, squeezed into tight spots? This feels the same.
The ends in Miner's End.
The ends in Miner's End. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
It does not matter who squeezes the oranges. What matters is who gets the juice.
It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges. What matters is who gets the juice.
Cordona cypresses, Angelo Chisetti, 1840.
Cordona cypresses. Angelo Chichetti, 1840.
Alright. Not much else going on here. Am I missing something, or are we good? Let's see. Mirror message. The thief hung a mirror in place of the stolen painting. He drew a mustache and a top hat on it and wrote the ends in Miner's End. Alright, there must be more here that I'm missing. So what am I missing? Maybe we talk to the guy again. I think we got everything in here. Oh, here we go. What's this? Alright, that was apparently what we were missing. Okay. Alright, maybe we start in the gallery. Who's that? No, I don't think it was him. I don't think it was Mr. Pegleg. I think it was that dude. They set up a plank there. That's weird. Why would he take the wallpaper? What am I missing here? This one's not making a whole lot of sense to me. I don't think it was that dude. I think that's more likely, but that doesn't explain this. Alright, I'm gonna come back to that. I don't quite understand. So, that dude had the only key, so the plank thing makes sense that this guy came and robbed it. I don't understand what's going on here. Unless he just did all of it. I guess he could have just taken the wallpaper and rolled. Wait, what did he say about... What did he say about Mr. Pegleg talking about the wallpaper? I can't remember. Maybe, let me see if I can see. I can't remember what he said about the wallpaper. But I don't think any of this has to do with the Pegleg dude. I think it was all the thief. I think the only thing Pegleg dude did was knock over the can initially. And then that dude took the plank, he set it down, that put the paint that had already been spilled on the banister, and then he got into the room and did the thing. Yeah, I think this is what happened. I think that the Pegleg dude had come up here previously and knocked over the paint. So yeah, let's go ahead and validate this. I think this is what happened.
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting.
Oh, he disguised himself as Vincent. That part I didn't put together. I didn't put that together at all. Was there any, like, other than like something you could have thought happened, was there any evidence to suggest that he disguised himself? Other than Vincent wasn't supposed to be working that day? Well, he walked the plank, but we already didn't assume it was him. I just assumed that the thief found another way in, so I guess we could have come to the conclusion that he impersonated him, but I don't know. I feel like they should have like left the peg leg lying around or something. Maybe it was and I didn't find it. I don't know. Anyways, across the plank and back, the thief disguised as Vincent walked across a long plank to the gallery. He cut the painting from its frame and returned unnoticed. He then hid the canvas inside a wallpaper roll and escaped. The concealer on the glasses? Were those Vincent's glasses though? I don't remember like what the deal was with the glasses. Like, they were there, but they were next to the... They were next to this. So wouldn't that... I don't know. The glass thing is opaque for me. I'm not quite sure why he would come back to this location and drop the glasses. So I don't know. I'm missing something. Yeah, I know what you guys were talking about. I just don't know why he would go there and drop his glasses. That's the part that I'm confused about. Anyways, let's talk to the dude.
Your valet is innocent, Sir Finley. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent. In truth, I didn't doubt him for a second. Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finley, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'd recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Wait, work?
Wait a moment. I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Bah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated. Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Surely it's better than picking pockets and begging on the streets.
That is exploitative.
With all due respect, Sir Finley, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but the fact remains the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day.
Oh, you shouldn't have revealed your hand. I'm keeping that painting. I'm keeping it. Okay, why is this still active? I don't know. Alright, that leaves us with burglary at the Gruber residence. Lady Gruber's house on Gallifrey Street between Belvedere Street and Bonanza Road in Grand Surrey was burgled during the Amazing Alonzo's performance. Gallifrey between Belvedere and Bonanza. So, there's Bonanza. Oh, wait. No, that's bizarre. Never mind. There's Belvedere. There's Gallifrey. And there's Bonanza. That's a weird layout. I think it means just like right here. Alright, and indeed, this is it. The Gruber residence. Anything out here? Nope.
Who do you think you are, barging in here like this? Another hack writer from the Chronicle, here to mock my misfortune? I will not tolerate your lampooning.
I have no intention of mocking you, and I am no hack writer. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes? The name sounds familiar. Are you perhaps related to that brilliant young man, Mycroft Holmes? My late husband, Sir Ralph, spoke very highly of him.
Yes, indeed, he is my brother. I am sorry for your loss, Lady Gruber.
Loss isn't the word for it. It's an outrage. It was a black pearl necklace, not some mere bauble.
Actually, I meant your, never mind. What happened exactly?
What happened? I was robbed, for heaven's sake. While my guests and I were enjoying the Amazing Alonzo show, a thief broke in through the window and stole my necklace.
I like the way she talks. Any suspects?
Do you suspect anyone? One of your guests, perhaps?
Good heavens, no. My soirees are strictly for Cordona's creme de la creme, very far removed from the debaucheries of that libertine Lady Calf. Do I suspect Lady Vaughan, the governor's own cousin, or the Right Honourable Lord Crane, or Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe from Dorset? preposterous.
Preposterous. Preposterous. I gotta talk like her from now on. That's just how I'm gonna stream now. Everything's gonna be overly enunciated. What about the show?
It was a magic show, yes?
Oh, yes. Alonzo turned cards into butterflies. An impressive spectacle. Everyone loved it. Lieutenant Colonel Wolf became so excited he had a coughing fit. I had to send him to the guest room to catch his breath.
May I see the crime scene?
I'd like to take a look at the crime scene.
Please go ahead, Mr. Holmes. I haven't touched anything whilst waiting for the police. Those laggards do take their time, don't they?
She does sound like a chain smoker, doesn't she? Preposterous. Preposterous. Alright. Lieutenant Colonel Wolf retired to the guest room for a while during the show. Bedroom crime scene. The necklace was stolen from Lady Gruber's, apparently, not Gruber. Gruber's bedroom. Oh, nice. He's playing the theme song. That's cool. I like that.
The audience don't notice the secret compartment hidden behind all the cards. Pushing this button swaps the upper and lower compartments and releases the butterflies.
Well, don't take too long. You might release dead butterflies.
Signed by someone from the audience, I think.
Don't distract me. This part's tricky. Ah, this Alonzo enjoys changing faces as much as you do.
A hint of gravitas for my wardrobe.
A handlebar mustache. Nice. Very nice. Alright, we got some history here. Alonzo's tricks the card butterflies. Amazing Alonzo asks an audience member to sign a card of their choosing. He shuffles the deck so that the selected card remains on top and places it inside a box which has a secret compartment containing butterflies. By pressing a secret button, the magician swaps the unsigned cards for butterflies and releases them, much to everyone's amazement. And we may as well check out this mustache, right? Oh yes, handlebar mustache, the face of a gentleman. There we go. Yes. I am here to investigate. The butterflies are just hanging out. Please don't lay like that, John.
This room suits me, doesn't it?
Well, there's an open window.
These cards are carefully arranged. The thief is trying to tell us something.
1878.
All the other jewelry is untouched, but why?
1878. So I wonder if it's trying to say that this piece of jewelry is the same as this one? Maybe. Same cards.
This butterfly must have seen something. Come on, little chum. Spill it.
How did it get here?
Year? 1878? Yeah, maybe. I think that's about the year. I think it's like 1880 current year. All other jewelry remains untouched. 4 cards are lying on the dressing table. ace, 8, 7, and 8. So the year's potential.
This bedroom looks more like a treasury.
Or a dragon's lair. Even asleep, she's guarding her precious hoard.
If I remember correctly, it's the current year is 1880. So if it is referring to a year, it's something that happened in 1878. 2 years prior.
The glass and the locking bars are intact. The windowsill is perfectly clean.
Alright, let's try to figure out what happened. We shall start at the beginning. Alright, that dude was having a coughing fit. Or they were having a good time. No, coughing fit. I can't remember where she said she took him, but I thought she said she took him into the bedroom. So I don't think he went there. And we don't have any evidence of somebody else. I think that's a possibility. But he didn't just disappear, so it couldn't have been him. She would have mentioned that. So I don't think it was him. So, some random person. Yeah, no, she would have mentioned him disappearing. So yeah. Some thief that just happened to come in at the same time. That's my guess. Or he was impersonating again. Actually, maybe it's the whole impersonation thing again. Maybe it was him. Yeah, maybe. Let's go with this. I don't think it's coincidence that all lined up perfectly. So this is what I think happened. All right, I'm gonna validate this. If I'm right, 3 for 3.
The Lieutenant Colonel picked the lock to the bedroom and opened the window to make it look as though someone broke in.
Interesting. I didn't think it was actually him, though. I'm still thinking someone in disguise. Thief in a wolf's clothing. Faking a coughing fit, Lieutenant Colonel Wolf entered the guest room where no one would see him. He picked the lock to Lady Gruber's bedroom and stole her necklace, leaving the window open to make it appear as though someone broke in.
The thief didn't break in through the window, as he would have you believe, Lady Gruber. He picked the lock of the door from the guest room. It seems as though Lieutenant Colonel Wolf has sticky fingers.
But why would someone of his station commit such a crime? He's a reputable man, a commander of the Dorset Regiment's 3rd Battalion.
Did he introduce himself to you as such?
Why, yes. He was such a debonair gentleman, a brilliant raconteur.
And an impostor to boot. A thief in wolf's clothing, so to speak.
But, Mr. Holmes, that is a serious accusation.
The Dorset Regiment has only 2 battalions, Lady Gruber.
What are you saying? What? I need to sit down.
Well, you know, I may catch the thief yet. Until then, I bid you farewell.
Yeah, I don't like that. The only reason I even thought about a disguise was, well, I guess that was back here, but that's the Alonzo. Maybe they are working together. No, I'm still gonna go with the sidekick thing. I'm still gonna go with the sidekick thing, and that's why he knows how to impersonate others. Because he learned Alonzo's tricks. I'm still thinking that. All right, trail of clues. The thief left behind 3 clues. 4 cards on the dressing table. Ace, 8, 7, and 8. The Inns and Miner's End written on a mirror. And a gardener's disguise from a costume shop. That doesn't give us much. Well, I think you're right about the year. The Inns and Miner's End. So we have a district. And an instrument. I guess an instrument of crime. It's a bit of a stretch, but we can go back to the... We could go back to the police and try to figure it out. I feel like that's a really flimsy search, but who knows? I feel like the clues in this thing have been a little flimsy. I feel like they've been really flimsy. Let's see. We're gonna go crimes. Well, we could go property crime as well, but... Oh, yeah, because I can't do year here. Yeah. Never mind. It won't be the police station. So either the newspaper or the city hall. Let me try the newspaper. I feel like that's... random enough that a newspaper might have something. I don't see what City Hall would have to do with any of this. So let me try the newspaper. Okay. So year 1870, 1879. People. I don't think that helps us. Section. So Miner's in section or people. Could try articles and interviews. Well, the end obituary, maybe. Let me try articles and interviews. Nothing. Anything else I could search? People. Advertisements? It is from a costume shop. Yeah, maybe advertisements. Maybe. Nope. Alright, maybe it's not something I can find here. I don't remember the categories for City Hall, so why don't we just go there? I mean, it is a business, a costume shop, maybe. Maybe a costume shop that shut down in 1878. Maybe Seagirl's right about City Hall. People, officials? I don't know why I'd be an official. We have no reason to believe that this person is an official. Front page? We have no reason to believe it's a front page thing. Alright, so subject, business, period, British 1800s, registry, end could either be the end of a business or a person, but let's go with district, Miner's End. We got it. Gimbel's Costume Atelier. Gimbel's Costume Atelier, located on Copper Street, between Lestrade Road and Furrier Street. Furrier. Oh, God. We're going to Furrier Street. Between Lestrade Road and Furrier Street in Miner's End. Established in 1878, the Atelier went into bankruptcy the same year. The building has since been abandoned. All right, so I was right about the business ending. Copper Street, between Lestrade and Furrier. You're kind of straight. Miss Chen, I never knew. All right, here's Copper, here's Lestrade and Furrier, so it's right here-ish. I feel like that comment's got to get you some sort of nickname, Miss Chen. Like maybe now you're Miss Chinky or something. Miss Chinky. I don't know. Somebody come up with a good one. We can't let that one slide. Alright, so it should be around here. Maybe it's this one? No? This looks kind of old and run down, but no. Alright, hold on. Oh, maybe I have to have it selected. Between Lestrade and Furrier Street and Miner's End. Yeah, this is it. Maybe it's down this way. No? I'm confused. This should be it. Oh, right here. No? Because this is the, Oh, never mind. This is it. Never mind. Alright, so what do we do? I guess we just go inside? Can't go inside. I wasn't trying... I didn't think about that, Aaron. Not that, obviously. I was trying to connect it to Kinky. So, yeah, never mind. Wait, it says I can go in. But I can't. So now what? Guess I talk to somebody? I'm gonna talk to you.
You must be the amazing Alonzo.
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. All of my props have been confiscated until further notice. And if you're here to ask me about those burglaries, I have nothing to add to what I've already told the police. It wasn't me.
I was not expecting a woman. Flawless facial skin, fake mustache. You think? I would have never guessed. Smooth neck, no Adam's apple. All right, yes, we didn't need to see the Adam's apple to realize that this is a woman. Bulging shirt, bound chest. Feminine hands, long thin fingers. They're really making us think we don't have eyes, apparently. I can't deduce by the thin fingers, but the mustache clearly gives her away. I imagine it's difficult to be a female illusionist in the 19th century. I can't blame her for trying to build a career. Cross-dressing is not a crime, and I have no solid evidence to prove that the amazing Alonzo is behind those robberies. I would rather listen to her story first. So being a woman is not a crime, or Alonzo is suspicious. Long, thin fingers, a bound chest. That's all the evidence required to realize that the amazing Alonzo is a woman cross-dressing as a man. The trail of clues led me to her, and I do not believe in coincidences. I wonder if her sex is the only secret she keeps, or if her disguise is just the tip of the iceberg. I still don't believe that she's in on it because it's just too obvious. Like, 3 shows in a row and something's stolen and you think you're not going to get caught. I don't know. It just seems silly to me. And magicians are usually smart people. So I'm going to assume that somebody is working against her. I don't think she's at the level of disguising as a man with a peg leg. That's also a good point. All right, we're going to go with being a woman is not a crime.
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Sarre. The clues led me to this atelier, but I did not expect to see you here. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you. Cruel tricks.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here seeking answers the same as you. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So well that it's uncanny. The thing is, I used to practice here back when the Atelier was in business. Some of my props are still in the basement. And the answers are too, I think.
What are you waiting for, then?
Look around you. This neighborhood is a criminal's paradise. The building is overrun by bandits. What should I tell them? Don't mind me, fellas, I'll be in and out.
Let me compliment you on your disguise. Especially the mustache.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a disguise, though. Alonzo is my stage persona. But the moustache is indeed fake, guilty as charged. Mine is a slow grower.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite plausible.
Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we have to pretend to be someone else. My friend told me this once, and I think that he's right.
It strikes me as rather dubious reasoning. Who is this friend of yours?
A close friend, who recently arrived from France. Let's leave it at that. You may have exposed me, but I simply don't see how my personal life is relevant.
Fine. I'll go inside and see if I can find something. Don't go anywhere.
That was just perfect. Complimenting her on her mustache when I'm wearing a fake mustache. Brilliant. Brilliant. All right. So we're going in. I assume we're going to have to fight. It's fisticuffs time. I don't know why they'd be defending an old costume shop vigorously, but hey, I'm not going to ask questions. So anyways, I started shooting.
I will end you.
I will end you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
I need a good angle. Got it. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Oh my god. Don't die.
Time to knock this guy out.
Get ready for some pain.
Get back here, Hat Man. Dang it. Oh, I gotta reload.
Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, I was hoping to get both of them with that.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Man, they don't give you much of an angle, do they? Oh, right in the chest, but got the bottle.
Don't cry, you'll live.
You thought that would help, being all armored up? I don't think so, buddy. Alright. Who else is shooting at me? Oh, you. You're all armored too?
Take a rest, my friend.
Nope.
The snuff's ready.
Alright, he's unfortunately got a face mask, so I can't get him yet.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
How do you do? Don't bother moving.
That slap
Give
move
him
is
the
my
pepper
favorite.
snuff.
The slap move is great.
Take a rep.
The snuff's ready.
Oh. Alright. This dude we're gonna get with the snuff.
Not that easy. I couldn't miss the party.
We gotta get the armor off this guy because he's helmeted. Or not helmeted, but face mask, whatever.
We can overcome the brute now.
Gotcha!
Good day.
That scream.
No more crime for you until next month.
More? Okay, we're good. All right. That went swell. Hello, John. Well, there's butterflies down here. That's a good clue.
So little light for these little fellas.
The saw was tested on different materials, most meticulous. The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. Timed to perfection. These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the amazing Alonzo's arsenal.
Okay.
So little light for these little fellas.
Maybe I missed something upstairs? There's something up here. It can't be it. Or maybe it is? Huh. What am I missing? I'll try talking to her really quick.
The answers are inside, I'm certain of it.
Alright, well I missed something. What did I miss? Maybe some of these side doors open. Maybe I can find something concentration. Nope. Alright, it must be down here. I just don't know what I missed. Or maybe there's actually more to it. Maybe we can go this way. Ah, okay, there's just more.
Warmer, Mr. Sholmes.
Sholmes? And who said that?
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
What the heck? Oh, that's gross. Is that a corpse or is that just a prop?
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Letter to Sherlock or Herlock Sholmes. Dear Herlock Sholmes, I trust it is you who are reading this. Clearly, no one else would have half the wit to follow the clues. The police are incompetent most everywhere, but here they are exceptionally pathetic. So imagine my surprise when I learned of you. A diamond in a dung heap. Finally, a worthy opponent. You see, stealing is a kind of magic. Every magician relies on his repertoire of tricks to deceive his audience. Alonzo is a good magician, but she is not the best. I am. Her real name is Melinda, by the way. Like everything else on this island, our amourette began to bore me. So I decided to play one last joke before I left. And if you are reading this, the effort was not entirely wasted. I must admit I have a soft spot for orphans, so I leave you the painting. May it go to a good cause. Au revoir, Monsieur Sholmes. I hope our paths cross again. Arsène Lupin. Huh. I'm not sure why he got my name wrong, but okay. Oh, there's the wallpaper.
Cordona cypresses and a bonus wallpaper roll.
Weird. Is that the end of the case? Because that's really unsatisfying. Letter to Sherlock Holmes. We read all that. Oh, and she mentioned she... Yeah, that's right. She mentioned she had a French friend, so there we go. Arsène Lupin was a French library character who was a gentleman thief. Ah, interesting. Stolen painting. The thief left the stolen painting so that I might put it to a good cause. And Gimbel's Costume Atelier. Gimbel's Costume Atelier, located on Copper Street, blah, blah, blah. Established in 1878. The Atelier went into bankruptcy the same year. The building has since been abandoned. Yeah, that's nothing new. Alright, well, let's go talk to, what was her name again? I already forgot. What was her name? Melinda.
So, what did you find?
The thief remains unknown. Lie, or the thief is your friend. I don't see why we would lie. I see no reason to lie. The thief is your friend.
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin, used this place as a hideout.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il Palazzo del Luce. He's there at this minute. But how do you know his name?
It is my business to know things, miss. He is the thief. This was all some twisted joke to him.
No, this is just... This can't. He was the only one who understood me. He said that he loved me.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again. He has slipped away from the island.
Good riddance to him, then. All men are the same, aren't they? They come and go, leaving nothing behind but lies.
Well, he also left the stolen painting.
Return it to Sir Finley, or you should have it. Yeah, screw that guy. You should have it. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, and you probably shouldn't have it, because then they might think that you were the actual thief, but hey, if you want to take the risk, you should have it.
Although I generally do not condone misappropriation, I think you should have this painting. Go to Europe, resell it, learn new tricks. Just don't make a show of it. It's still stolen property.
I will think about it. I never asked your name.
It's Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
I am Melinda Teller. Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
And that is the end of our case, and we got a new outfit. What is this outfit that we got? The newcomer outfit. Watch yourself, newcomer. Interesting look. All right, well, let's go ahead and save. And then, as far as I can recall, the only trophy we have left is the beginning one. Oh, out of curiosity, how many of the souvenirs did you find in this playthrough? That's a good question. Where is it? 15 of 19, surprise. So if anybody knows where the last 4 souvenirs are, we could go pick those up, if we care. I don't actually know what the souvenirs are. I don't recall getting any souvenirs. I don't know what is classified as a souvenir. But yes, we could finish that off if anybody happens to know where they are. Same here, I didn't find the others. Maybe it's bugged. Surprise. You got exactly 15 out of 19 as well? That seems rather suspicious. It seems rather suspicious that we would both end up at the exact same number. Alright, well, unless people know where those souvenirs are, obviously Surprise doesn't, or he would have them. I think we'll go ahead and pass on that. It's not needed for anything. Maybe it's in the unreleased DLC. That's possible. I still don't know what a souvenir is. Go buy some newspapers? I'm pretty sure we have all of them, but we can go check. They might have been updated for the missions that we just did. So we can definitely go check that. So we're going for the platinum now? Yeah, unless there's stuff we want to finish up. None of it's required, but we can certainly do more if there's more to do. The souvenirs is one option, but nobody seems to know where the missing 4 are.
Extra! Extra! Handsome homicide! A young Adonis murdered during a depraved party! The organizer, Mr. Manchios, is the degenerate killer.
That sounds so weird coming from a little kid. Alright, so there was
Cheapest news on the island.
indeed a newspaper to buy. There's 2 actually. Art stolen, children homeless. Ah, well now I feel bad. Homeless or child labor, it's a tough one. And handsome homicide.
Thank you.
Alright, consequences. Art stolen, children homeless. In a new low for the deplorable criminal underbelly of Cordona, a precious painting was stolen from Sir Finley Lane's gallery during an auction to raise money for homeless children. As the main lot, organizers had pinned their hopes of building a shelter for the needy on the valuable artwork. When it went missing, the fundraiser was halted until the piece was recovered, or an item of similar value is donated for the purpose. As it stands, construction of the home for these desperate and sickly youths seems unlikely. We call on all to unite behind this worthy cause and donate whatever can be afforded. And to those who conspired to see the painting taken, we simply say, shame on you. Child labor is worse? I mean, that's a tough one, man. That's not a black and white situation. Like, yeah, it's bad. They're both bad. But one, they're sick and no aid at all. The others, they're worked to the bone, but they have shelter. They have shelter and food. It's a tough one. Yeah, it's murky though. That's one thing I actually like about this game. There's no like clear-cut correct answer in a lot of these. It's kind of like the lesser of two evils. Anyways, we have handsome homicide. Police stormed the Manchios mansion yesterday, uncovering a depraved soiree and the body of one of Cordona's most beloved beauties, Fabio. In a sickening twist, the young Adonis was found on a basement altar, surrounded by occult inscriptions drawn in his blood. Several attendees of the gala were arrested, and upon further investigation, police determined that the strange circumstances of the murder were the killer's attempt to hide the truth. A source with knowledge of the situation tells us that the owner of the house, Mr. Kurt Manchios, was responsible, murdering Fabio after the young man rejected his obscene proposals. The sentence for such an offense is death by hanging. They don't screw around. Death by hanging. Oh wait, one more thing I want to check. Make sure this is all marked as done. Look at all those cases we did. We've been busy. All right, let's go ahead and save over the last save. All right. So I guess we will jump out to the main menu, start a new game, quickly get that trophy that we missed at the very beginning, and then the platinum should pop. Before I do that, though, let's just make sure I'm not crazy and then forget something else. But considering we're at 98%, I think that's the last one. So yes, poor sportsmanship. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so whoops. Let's go to the main menu. What was the message? Doesn't matter who squeezes, it's the one who gets the juice. I think they were just referring to the fact that the magician was doing the tricks, but didn't get the prize. The thief got the prize. Alright, new game. Previous autosaves will be overridden, that's fine. I should be able to skip most of this stuff, I imagine. Oh, I can't? Really? Really? That is dumb.
Ginger.
There we
That's
go.
what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff.
Skip it again.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
This feel like we didn't play this that
Would
long
you kindly
ago.
sign these papers, sir?
But it feels so long ago.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221.
Is it just me? It just feels so long ago.
Look, I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Alright, wait, we have to go to our room? I don't remember that. I thought we went to the bar first. Alright, hold on. What does it tell me to do? I'm skipping around. 221. 221. Do I know what to do for the last trophy? Somebody said I had to talk to the receptionist. There's 223. Here we go.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Hello.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck. Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Look who it is. I guess it never explains how he knows we showed up,
Excuse me,
though.
sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a...
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Alright, I think we sit down here, or no?
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
This is
Sherry,
when we didn't
I'm over
realize
here.
John was our imagination.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. Let's go.
What
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. Deliver it to him. Then what?
Alright, so grab the cane.
The cane is made of ebony. It's worn uncared for and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must
No
be
matter how
vain,
long you stare at
volatile,
the stick,
and
it's not going to walk
English
itself
blood.
to its owner. Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
I'm trying.
All
There we
right.
go.
I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook.
Alright, so then I just talked to the dude, right?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Alright, I ask you.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
Nobody cares about you, John. You disappear anyway. And boom, platinum trophy, becoming Sherlock Holmes. Look at that beautiful platinum. We joined the 3.6% of players that own this game that have the platinum, and it is our 43rd platinum? I think it's our 43rd platinum. Let's check. 43rd platinum. Look at that beauty. Ah, nice 100%. I love it. I love it. Oh, we're done. It's always bittersweet to finish one of these games. Although I think we will be back. If I remember correctly, I bought some sort of season pass for this, so I think there's some DLC coming up. But I gotta say, wasn't overly impressed with the DLC. The Magician one was okay. That other one was really terrible though. The first one that we did. The Magician one was alright though. I didn't mind it. I still think that the main game was way better, but yeah. Hopefully the upcoming DLCs will be better. What was that? We could watch one of the other endings if we have extra time. We do. How do you initiate those though? Surprise? I just want more Mycroft though. Alright, well, while we're in here, let's look at our trophy list here, because we've been making some progress recently. So Far Cry 6, we still got a lot of work on this, but I'm going to pump this back up to 3 streams a week. And I don't think the trophy percentage is actually indicative of how much progress we've made. So I feel like we're way closer than 27%. In fact, I would go as far to say that we're probably like 2/3 or close to 2/3 of the way through. So I think we're going to be making some serious progress on this for the next few weeks. GTA 5, it's all online stuff. Next week, and probably at least for a couple weeks, I'm going to bump that up to 2 streams a week. So we'll be doing more GTA online. Trying to catch up on that. What else we got? We got Cyberpunk. I said this before. I will be restarting that walkthrough, but I will do that in the future once the PS5 version is released and they do some more work on the bugs. Because I basically want it to feel like a very different game. And I think it will once they fix everything up and have it on the new platform. So that will be coming someday. Dishonored 2, I'm going to be doing a stream for Dishonored next week. So that's coming back. I don't know how long it's going to stick around. But it's lower in my priorities than the other games I'm working on. But it will be back next week for one day. In fact, let's say Wednesday. So we'll be playing Dishonored on Wednesday. Monster Hunter is going to be a big thing. Monster Hunter is going to be around till the end of time. I will restart that at some point. But I have no current plans. And then No Man's Sky. I will be doing a permadeath on that. I'll be restarting that, but I'm actually excited about. I'm really excited about restarting that just because it's such a different game than what it's been. Like it's not even the same game. It's a completely different game. I think that's it, actually. So we've been making a lot of progress on catching up on stuff. So that is good. I eventually want all of these to be 100%. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but that's always been my goal. If I were to do that, that's already got the platinum. How many more platinums would I have? There's 2 right there, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I would technically have 49 platinums if I finished everything. We could wipe Monster Hunter from our memories. Will Blue be back on Friday? She should be, yeah. Yeah, unless something goes wrong with our internet again or something. I'm amazed at all the Far Cry 6 playtime. It's only 27% done. Yeah. Although I think some of that's DLC if we take a look. Yeah, it's got 4 DLCs. And I don't even think all of those are out yet. So in the main game, it's actually 39%, which is closer to where we are. So that seems about right. Alrighty. Well, what was the case? We could watch one of the other. Yeah. Just load your game before entering the mansion's garden and replay the end. But I'm confused because you don't. Oh, you meant. Oh, I see. Seeing what the other options do. I don't know. Is that something you guys want to do or not? Or do we want to just leave it as it is? Is that something you guys would be interested in seeing tonight, or shall we just call it here? I'm down for either way. I actually am surprised those 2 DLCs took 2 hours. I was expecting us to go through them a little bit quicker, especially after that first one lasted only like 20 minutes. Aaron says not really. Me school. Why not? Cool Q wants to keep going. Just shift around the Mind Palace clues and we're good. Yeah, but you gotta, you've got to go through that whole ending sequence again, which it's not super long, but it's not exactly quick either. We don't have it doesn't autosave during that, or if it does, we don't have one because we did other stuff. Well, screw it. Some of you want to see it. I guess we may as well. We'll do one of the other ones. We'll compromise. We'll just do one where we blame ourselves, or I can't remember which one we picked. Which one did we pick again? I think technically it was one of the blame ourselves ones. Or no. No, it was Otto Richter, but he was trying to save us, so we technically accused Otto Richter, but he had justification. That's what we did. Okay, well, so we'll do one of them. All right. I need to go to my case book. Where is it? There it is. And I guess I'll just stay in this outfit. Why not?
Sherry, please listen to me.
Kill him.
Sherry.
I have to finish this.
John, my animum, my brother, there is... Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
See ya, Aaron. Have a good one. I couldn't find the thing last time either. There it is.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
John's fading away.
Don't go, Mother, wait. I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Alright, hurry up. Get through these memories.
Did you hear that? You call this progress? Charlotte!
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
The fake mustache. Heck yeah, man.
Sherlock? I'm here. Come closer.
You gotta have the fake mustache.
Sherry.
Coming, Mother.
Come here, darling.
This was from...
It's kind of weird that just appeared. That was one part I didn't like. Like, I would have seen that on my way in.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them.
Indeed.
Indeed. Keep going. I'm glad you're outside and all, but I don't got all day, Mom.
Would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you...
Skip it. Alright. Mind Palace. We brought tea and sedatives. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Mother was drowned. Clues. Those two. Okay. Alright, and then that's Richter, but we did that before, so let's do risk of side effects, and she didn't drown. Allergic reaction. John and I are responsible. My mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her sedatives with her morning tea. Otto Richter tried to save Violet, yet Mycroft deliberately blamed him for her death, despite John and I being responsible. John is the killer. I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. I killed my mother. I am responsible for my mother's death. It was my idea to give her medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. Alright, so which one are we doing? Is it John or me? I mean, John is me, but which one is it? Which one are we observing? I kind of want to see the John one, to be honest. Miss Shin wants to see Sherry. Fox wants to see me. Cool Q wants to see John. Anybody else want to chime in? If not, I killed my mother. The John option is more tragic. We've swapped to John then? Does that mean you're voting for John, Anubis? Alright, it looks like John has won. John is the killer. Sorry, John. This is your final decision. Are you sure about your choice? You will not be able to change it.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
You. It was your idea. The sedative, that was you.
She was hurting us. Sherry. I couldn't bear to see you suffer.
So you killed my mother. My worst impulses, my darkest thoughts, they're you. You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Whoa, 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 Sherry. What are you doing?
There is only one way through.
Through what? What do you mean?
My entire life, my work, my mind, has been compromised by a malignant force, by a perversion of rationality. By you, John. You're a tumor. You're a poison.
Sherlock.
And like a tumor, you must be excised for the health of the patient.
No. No, this is the lie, Sherry. I protected you. I am your friend, your brother. You know me. You know me. I was always there for you. When your mother lashed out, I took the hit. When you were alone, I held you. She was sick. She needed to calm down. I helped her.
You killed her.
No. Yes. No. But it was not meant. Please. Please. I'm scared.
I know.
Are you all right?
I think, on the balance of things, no.
That is good news. To be unaffected by today's events would place you in a different pathology entirely. Your time on Cordona is over, Sherlock. Tomorrow we shall board a vessel back to London, and all this, it stays here.
He's gone, Mycroft. I needed to take control. He would help me, but it was a lie but he's gone. I knew he was wrong. Do you see? I am free. I just had to act.
Yes. In that respect, you are your mother's son.
Alright, and then we go to Klaus? Wonder if this changes at all. I don't think this is gonna change. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this. I can't.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help.
Actually, yes, I can skip.
I am all right. I returned to London and enrolled at Cambridge University. Their professors leave something to be desired, or perhaps I simply lack the interest in all but a few lectures. I prefer to spend my time at the local hospital pursuing things of practical use.
This is all the same.
Research.
This is the same. Alright. Well, if it did an autosave right before the other endings, we may as well check them out.
I found it.
It depends on where the autosave is. I don't want to go through all that again. But if we can get through it quickly, let's see. The narrator is different? Was it? Alright, so where did it auto-save? It did a checkpoint. At 9/11. Oh, that was a while back. Well, that's the farthest one I have. Let's see where this is. The narration is different for every ending. Alright, well, we're back here. Let's see. What? Why isn't that? Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's go with the other Richter one. Deliberate murder. Otto killed my mother to end her suffering and save my life. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me and was correct in accusing Otto of impropriety.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. You kept me in the dark, and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. Worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, at childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter killed our mother, and you kept it from me. You had no right. I deserved to know.
You deserved to live, Sherlock. In his twisted mind, he killed her for you. But you didn't need to bear the burden of his choice. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once, I actually believe you. And perhaps, now that the truth is out, I can finally do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John.
All right, so what part is narrated differently? Is it the part with the images, or are you talking about the part at the end with real John? That's the part I'm confused about. What narration changes apparently? And honestly, that seemed exactly the same from my memory, other than you know the lines about Richter killing her on purpose. But that was like 2 lines.
Closure, I suppose.
And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends.
All right, well, I'm gonna skip this. I think you guys are talking about the other part.
Caps and our friendship, I would buy both.
The image.
Is
All
that
right.
right? I can see it now. After everything, Cordona felt hollow, cloying. I returned to London and joined Mycroft in his work for the Crown, but soon that too soured. He cannot abide me being right, or perhaps I cannot abide him being wrong. I left after 2 months. I enrolled at Cambridge University, though it proved similarly unsatisfying. The lectures were of limited interest. I am more obsessed with my work in a hospital laboratory, pursuing medical research and devising novel testing methods. At least there, I can be confident in the truth. I think about you in the evenings. I helped a woman with a trivial matter, and now others arrive at my door for assistance with their mysteries. We could have spent years on the case together, just like Cordona. But I didn't listen to you, John. And now you're gone.
Interesting. All right. How can I jump out of this quickly? Yankee! Yankee intensifies. Thank you, my friend. And Merry Christmas back to you. Hope you had a good one.
I found it! I found it! I found it! And
I like how Sherry looks in those sketches. Okay, so we got one more ending we're going to check out where we're going to blame ourselves. And this one could be interesting. This one could be very interesting. I think if he blames himself, he's going to end up in some, like, asylum or something. That's what I think. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Either that or it's going to get really dark and he shoots himself, but I don't think they're going to go that far. I don't think they're going to go that far. I think John would stop him. Alright, so risk of side effects. She didn't drown. That leads to allergic reaction. And I killed my mother. I am responsible for my mother's death. It was my idea to give her medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
get off me.
Sherry.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
It was an accident, Sherlock. She was mad, abusive. You were a child, simply trying to help.
How could I? How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. There is only one thing to be done.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy. My mother died by my hand. I must turn myself into the authorities and face the consequences of my actions.
The consequences of your actions? You were a child. She did this to you, not you unto her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the ends justify the means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it? As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking...
Sherry, I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try, that it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and love for one's self. So please, please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why can none of you see it? The truth is the truth. A murder is a murder. Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know you've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the time I took for granted. You'll always be a part of me.
No, Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
What the heck? Something went wrong there. So, apparently before turning himself in, he goes to the grave of his mother. Okay, I think we're safe to skip this. Actually, hold on. I want to see if his dialogue with Klaus changes at all.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a blow.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away. Why? What reason do you have for all this? To help you. You're lying. To show you that you were wrong. More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again. To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains. I remain. Despite you and to spite you. It is a matter of will and power now.
Maybe he decides not to turn himself in because of
or
this.
shall you decay? Oh, on that note,
Alright, well this
I
is...
brought you something.
This is the same.
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest. I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island. To Mother. To John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything?
So interesting. It all kind of ends in the same, though. So that's a little sad. That no matter what you choose, ultimately you end up at the same place.
I
But
found it! I found it!
I guess they kind of had to do that. Either way. Would have been a little more interesting if that had a little more gravity to the decision. Because ultimately it all just leads to the same place. Alrighty, well, we saw all of the endings. We did skip over the one different narration change, but honestly, they were all pretty much the same with minor variances, so I don't think we missed much there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow I'll be on GTA Online. Monday we're gonna do Far Cry 6. Tuesday I'll be back on GTA Online. Wednesday is going to be Dishonored. Thursday is Far Cry. Friday is Death Stranding with Blueberry. Saturday is Far Cry. And Sunday will be GTA once again. So hopefully I'll see you all at one of the upcoming streams. Once again, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And I'm out. I'll see you all next time.